Hello all, welcome to this video on the software testing and the ISTQB foundation level examination preparation. Alright, in this video we are going to see about the objectives of testing, and this is the chapter 1. In this chapter 1, as you know, these are all the contents, and now we are here at the typical objectives of software testing. I hope you understood what exactly the testing is. If you have any queries, please feel free to get in touch with us and you can get your queries clarified then and there. All right, in this video let's talk about the objectives of testing or software testing. See, here we have a tester, and just assume she used to handle the review stuff. All right, so see, usually in our upcoming videos you can come to know the software testing has two classifications. One is the static testing and another one is the dynamic testing, and reviews comes under the static testing and execution part comes under the dynamic testing. All right, so this lady, she's a tester, she used to review the documents, and he is a man that is a tester, he used to execute. All right, execute or run, sorry, okay, execute or run. Let's see what's their role and responsibilities, and you can come to know what exactly the objectives of the software testing at the end. See, first on a review stuff, to prevent the defect by evaluate the work products such as requirement, user stories, design and code. So all these are the objectives of the software testing. All right, you have to review and you have to prevent the defects. So that is the first prime objective. Here this stuff you have to be remember properly. Requirements, user stories, design and code. To verify whether all specified requirements has been fulfilled. Again, here they talk about the requirements, whether all specific requirements has been fulfilled or not with the software. To check whether the test object is completed and validate if it works as a user and other stakeholder needs. So I mean the complete software has to work as per the use stakeholders needs. Stakeholders is nothing but the end users. You can see who are part of the software development life cycle. So they are all considered as the stakeholders, and primarily the stakeholders here they talking about the user or the customer. To build confidence in the level of the quality of the test object. So this is one of the main objective on software testing. All right, so these are all the four prime objectives of the software testing. And coming to this next level is to find the defects and failures by reducing the level of risk of the inadequate software quality. So if there is any quality compromises, then definitely it should be raised as a defect and it has to be fixed, because there will be levels of risk on the software failures and defects. To provide the sufficient information to the stakeholders to allow them to make informed decision, especially regarding the level of the quality of the test project. So this is very simple for you to make understand. Say for example, if you find there is some issue with the software and it is mandatory uh, to you at the time of release, you have to inform to your stakeholders saying that this defect is open if it is not fixed. If the issue is not fixed, then you have to inform to the customer saying that you have to provide the proper sufficient information regarding the issues. All right, so that's what here they mentioned, that to provide the sufficient information to the stakeholder to allow them to make informed decisions, especially regarding the level of quality of the test project or the test object. All right, sorry. So on a level of quality, that is or the time of deliverable, you have to inform everything. If there is any issues, if there is no issue, if there is 100% defect free as per the testers, testers documentation, whatever it is, you have to inform. You have to give the sufficient information, including your database, your configuration, everything you have to submit it. To comply with the contractual, next is the contractual, legal, regulatory requirements or standards. Say for example, if you are designing a software, and your software, if you are designing the automotive software, or I mean you are developing the automotive software and you are validating the automotive software. Say here there is a software, the concept called traffic sign recognition, that is TSR feature, traffic sign recognition. So the software you are if the software detects the speed of 60 kilometer per hour, then what it has to do is it has to inform the driver saying that you have to maintain the speed lesser than 60 kilometer per hour. This is what the information has to be given to the driver. All right, so this is the software, and this software image has to capture as per the Indian standard. If the car is launching in a Indian roads, if it is in America, if there is in Germany, then it has to follow their regulatory requirements and standards. So this is what it meant. All right, and coming to few other stuffs like legal and contractual means, there will be some contractual dependencies and legal dependencies with the developers, I mean the organization who is developing the software, and the customer. So that has to be followed. So this is what contractual, legal, and regulatory requirements and standards is. Maybe these regulatory requirements is as per the country regulations, and standards is if they follow some standards like ISO standard they may follow, right? So those has to be follow. And verify the test of. So that's what this has to be verified, and it has to be taken care at the development life cycle only. These things should not go into the customer level. It will be a very huge impact on the business as well as to the reputation. All right, so these are all the major objectives. On a whole, I can just categorize this. See here there is four on a review part and three on a execution part. So here it's, see, this tester is verifying the requirements, user stories, design and code, and here all the specified requirements has been fulfilled or not has to be checked. And here as per the stakeholder needs, the test object has to be designed and completed. And definitely the objective of the testing gives more confident about the software. And inadequate, if there is any inadequate software quality, that also has to be fixed as soon as possible. Then it has to be provides the suffice information to the stakeholders. So that also can be possible only if software testing has been done. If no software testing, then there won't be any proper information can be provided to the stakeholders or the customers. Then there will be a huge risk for the project as well as the, again, reputation of the organization as well as the customer's brand. And the final one we gone through is a contractual, legal, or regulatory requirements or standards. So these are all the objectives. And these objectives is not only, see, as we spoke, this objectives is always targeting the developers or the code. All right, development code. This is what the objective what we spoke. Okay, all right, it may be the software or it may be the documents or it may be the test documents, whatever it is. But the objective keep on changing time to time. Say for time to time, in the sense the level to level. See, different objectives is, so this is, you can consider fresh. See here they are working as a team. Consider he is a senior lead, technical lead, and she is a tester. All right, and see the tester senior, he is a senior developer. See the tester here, she's pointing out there is some issue on a software. So here her objective is to find an issue, find a defect. So what is the reason behind finding this defect is to fix as soon as possible, because they are same team. All right, it's not like if she finds a defect and if she reported, there is no, it's not like he will be escalated or he'll get his performance has been reduced. It's not like that. At the end the software has to be perfect, the software has to be stable, or it has to bring confident to the team that when they are delivering the software. All right, so here see the same team, at the time of confusion, in this time there is some confusion among themselves, but here see all has been enjoying, because this is with the customer. Here we have the customer, All right, so that is what the different objectives has been given here. See, there may be some differences in the objectives of the software testing based on levels or life cycle followed. The differences may be include, for example, during component testing, one objective may be to find as many as failures as possible. So that's what is happening here. All right, so for his objectives you should remember these these pictures, so that you will never forget the concepts. So here on the component level, it has to they have to find not only in component level, whatever it is in unit level or integration level or system level, they have to find as many as defect, because they have to fix that early. It can be fixed early before delivering to the customer. All right, so this is one objective on this phase. And see, in the acceptance testing, one objective may be to confirm that the system works as expected and satisfies the customer requirement. So another objective of this testing may be to give information to the stakeholders about the risk of releasing the system at the given time. So these are also here only we have seen three objectives. So first objective is, here you have to find as much as failures as possible. Second objective is to ensure that it is working, the software is working as per the customer's requirement. And the third objective is to give the information to the stakeholder, she is a stakeholder or a customer, that what are the risks has been existing at the time of releasing the software. Right, so risk means it may be the minor risk or major risk. Again, it depends upon the usage and depends upon the timeline and depends upon the requirement has been given at the time of release. All right, so this is all about the objectives of the testing. I hope you found something useful in this video. What are the if you have any doubts, please feel free to get back to us, and we'll always support you as soon as possible. And the next video will continue the syllabus.